What's up, y'all? This is Rainman, and this is my video called Juggalos Do Not Have a Good Rep. Now, I've been seeing on Facebook, I've been seeing on YouTube that people have been saying to a person that's been having negative comments, for instance, when a Juggalo says that all Juggalos should not be homos and all Juggalos should be more racist. There's always this one Juggalo or Juggalette that always says, "You're the one that's making us real Juggalos or Juggalettes look bad." And like, you're making us look bad, you're making us look bad, you're giving us a bad rep and shit like that. All I have to ask is, when did we ever have a good rep? Really, when did we ever have a good rep? Because the way how non-juggles look at us, this is how they look at us. We are freaks who listen to two clowns that rap about murder, and we wear face paint and drink Faygo and pour Faygo all over ourselves. And if we don't drink Faygo or we never wore face paint, and we talk about it, That's how non-jugglers are gonna look at us. And it's really crazy whenever jugglers kind of convince them. They go like, "Oh no, we're not bad jugglers. We're the good juggalos." They're not gonna believe us. Wanna know why? Because all they have to do is look at the music. They have to hear it. They hear the music and they hear something like chop 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 or swing 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 chop chop chop. Anything about murder. They're not gonna believe us. They're gonna think we're fucking crazy as usual. And whenever juggalos, this is what's really crazy. Whenever some juggalos, they try to convince them, going like, "Oh no, there's messages, there's positive messages inside the music. You just have to listen to it." They're gonna, they're not gonna listen to it real good, but they're gonna listen to the music, and yeah, they're gonna listen to Murderer. But it's kind of crazy because then the first thing they're gonna say is like, "Oh yeah, like if you like metal, if you play a metal song backwards, then Satan actually talks to you." That's how they're gonna think of us. When we say there's messages inside the music, they're gonna think that we're talking about like metal people, how metal people play the song backwards and then the message comes out. And what else can I go up to? Oh yeah, the way how people look at our music, you know, they're not gonna take us seriously. They're not gonna take us seriously. Our music is mostly about murder, sex, uh, talking about wings and all that. And it's horrorcore, that's horrorcore. And a lot of people, they cannot, that's why, like, a lot of people cannot tell that song to to a little person, like, let's just say the age of 10 or so, without parents' consent. Because even if it's parental consent, then, whatchamacallit, they're still gonna listen to it, and they're still gonna have murder inside it. So yeah, that's how it's gonna be like. And as for the media, I know a lot of people are gonna go to the media. The media puts us in a bad situation, but then again, when did the media ever put us in a good situation? I mean, there we had Sugar Slam's toy drive back in December, and whenever we were brought up by the media, but it was by a comedy media, and then they're like, the Juggalos have taken their time off just to donate toys. Juggalos? You mean they stopped sniffing spray paint and they stopped giving AIDS just to donate toys? We're gonna be made fun of whether we do something good. We're gonna we're gonna look like the bad guys if someone does something bad. Now, let's just go off to the what should we call it, the situation now. If there's two boys that are juggalos, they're walking, they're minding their own business, and then this old lady gets robbed by this guy. Doesn't matter the color, doesn't matter what he's wearing. And then the two juggalos stop him. They stop him, and then they got everything back. They're on the news. You know what they're gonna say? Two boys stopped a robber from robbing this old lady. Where's the juggalo part? They're running the wicked shit, but then they're not mentioned as juggalos. Now, this is what happened if we're in a bad situation. Let's just say there was just one juggalo. He robs this old lady, and then these two normal boys, they stopped them. They stopped him, and then you know what the reporter's gonna say? A fellow ICP fan known as a juggalo robbed an old lady and was subdued by two people. So whenever we're bad, whenever we get caught doing something bad, they're gonna name us as juggalos. Whether we're good, they're not gonna put in juggalos. Either that or they're gonna make fun of us. So just go with it, you know? And it's to me it's kinda like what they're wearing, the shirt. If they're wearing like a whatchamacallit, Metallica shirt, that's not gonna matter. They're not gonna blame Metallica because Metallica's music is totally different. Metallica's music just it's just different from ICP's music. It's different from horrorcore music. Now, if someone had a Lil Wayne shirt, he's not gonna get blamed. Only if it's only gang related. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about this. I mean, whenever you say juggalos have a bad like, whenever you say that you're giving us juggalos a bad reputation or making us juggalos look bad, try saying that you don't know what it means to be a juggalo. You don't know what it means, or you're not acting how a juggalo should act. You know, you're not being a good role model to other juggalos. Put it like that. Don't say that you're making us juggalos look bad or you're giving us juggalos a bad rep because we don't ever look good and we don't have a good situation upon us. We have bad situations that we're being called gangs, that we are an organized cult, a lot of shit. But yeah, if y'all got something to say, comment, like, dislike, subscribe, video response. Let me know what y'all think. All right, peace.